Memorial's last post ceremony. My name is Gerard Pratt, and joining us today from the Australian Army is the Chief of Army, Lieutenant General David Morrison, and the Regimental Sergeant Major Army, Warrant Officer David Ashley. We acknowledge Her Excellency, the Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia, the Prime Minister of Australia, the Leader of the Opposition, the dignitaries and members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Chief of the Australian Defence Force, and senior members of the Defence Force that are joining us for this special last post ceremony, commemorating the fallen soldiers of the Afghanistan campaign. We extend a warm welcome to all veterans and to the men and women of the Australian Defence Force, those that are here with us today and those who are deployed around the globe and watching us live. We thank you and your families for your service. In particular, we make special mention of the families who have lost loved ones in wars and other operations. Shortly, Australia's Federation Guard will dismount the catapult party from the tomb of the unknown Australian soldier, located within the Hall of Memory. Australia's Federation Guard is a tri-service ceremonial unit of the Australian Defence Force. It provides a ceremonial presence during visits to Australia by foreign dignitaries and for civil and military events, including here at the Australian War Memorial. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join in singing the National Anthem, which will be led this evening by the Australian Military Wives Choir. The Australian War Memorial was the vision of Charles Bean, Australia's First World War official historian. Bean landed with the Australian troops on Gallipoli and stayed with them at the front through until the end of the war. The idea of this national memorial and museum came to him at Pozières, France, in the depths of the bloody fighting of 1916. Bean's idea was that this would be a place where families, friends, and Australians could mourn their loved ones buried in faraway places. It would also be a place that could help all Australians understand what these men and women had endured and what they had done for us. Bean's vision, to which we remain true, is best expressed as inscribed in the entrance to the memorial's galleries. Here is their spirit in the heart of the land that they loved, and here we guard the record which they themselves made. The Roll of Honour lists more than 102,000 men and women who have given their lives for us in war and other operations for over more than a century. On my left is the Roll of Honour for Afghanistan. Normally at this ceremony, we would tell the story behind just one of those names on the roll. But tonight, the Chief of Army and the Regimental Sergeant Major of the Army will read the honour roll for Afghanistan. But first, we present a lament, Flowers of the Forest. Wreaths or floral tributes will now be laid at the base of the pool of reflection.
Sergeant Andrew Russell, Special Air Service Regiment, 16th February 2002. Trooper David Pearce, 2nd 14th Light Horse Regiment, 8th of October 2007. Sergeant Matthew Locke, Medal for Gallantry, Special Air Service Regiment, 25th of October 2007. Private Luke Worsley, 4th Battalion, Commando, the Royal Australian Regiment, 23rd of November 2007. Lance Corporal Jason Marks, 4th Battalion, Commando, the Royal Australian Regiment, 27th April 2008. Signaller Sean McCarthy, Special Air Service Regiment, 8 July 2008. Lieutenant Michael Fussell, 4th Battalion, Commando, the Royal Australian Regiment, 27th of November 2008. Private Gregory Scher, 1st Commando Regiment, 4th of January 2009. Corporal Matthew Hopkins, 7th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 16th of March 2009. Sergeant Brett Till, Incident Response Regiment, 19th of March 2009.
Private Benjamin Renato, 1st Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 18 July 2009. Sapper Jacob Morland, 2nd Combat Engineer Regiment, 7 June 2010. Sapper Darren Smith, 2nd Combat Engineer Regiment, 7 June 2010. Private Timothy Applin, 2nd Commando Regiment, 21 June 2010. Private Scott Palmer, 2nd Commando Regiment, 21 June 2010. Private Benjamin Chuck, 2nd Commando Regiment, 21 June 2010. Private Nathan Bewes, 6th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 9 July 2010. Trooper Jason Brown, Special Air Service Regiment, 13 August 2010. Private Thomas Dale, 6th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 20 August 2010. Private Grant Kirby, 6th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 20 August 2010.
Lance Corporal Jared McKinney, 6th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 24th of August 2010. Corporal Richard Atkinson, 1st Combat Engineer Regiment, 2nd of February 2011. Sapper Jamie Larkham, 1st Combat Engineer Regiment, 19 February 2011. Sergeant Brett Wood, Medal for Gallantry, Distinguished Service Medal, 2nd Commando Regiment, 23rd May 2011. Lance Corporal Andrew Jones, 9th Force Support Battalion, 30th of May 2011. Lieutenant Marcus Case, 6th Aviation Regiment, 30 May 2011. Sapper Rowan Robertson, Incident Response Regiment, 6th of June 2011. Sergeant Todd Langley, 2nd Commando Regiment, 4th July 2011. Private Matthew Lambert, 2nd Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 22nd August 2011. Captain Bryce Duffy, 4 Regiment, Royal Australian Artillery, 29 October 2011.
Corporal Ashley Burt, 6th Engineer Support Regiment, 29 October 2011. Lance Corporal Luke Gavin, 2nd Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 29 October 2011. Sergeant Blaine Diddams, Medal for Gallantry, Special Air Service Regiment, 2 July 2012. Sapper James Martin, 2nd Combat Engineer Regiment, 29 August 2012. Lance Corporal Stefan Rick Milosevic, 2nd 14th Light Horse Regiment, Queensland Mounted Infantry, 29 August 2012. Private Robert Pote, 6th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, 29 August 2012. Private Nathaniel Gallagher, 2nd Commando Regiment, 30 August 2012. Lance Corporal Mervyn MacDonald, 2nd Commando Regiment, 30 August 2012. Corporal Scott Smith, Medal for Gallantry, Special Operations Engineer Regiment, 21 October 2012. Corporal Cameron Baird, Medal for Gallantry, 2nd Commando Regiment, 22 June 2013. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Lest we forget,
We leave you this evening in the words of the memorial's founder, Charles Bean. Many a man lying out there at Pozieres or in the low scrub at Gallipoli, with his poor, tired senses barely working through the fever of his brain, has thought in his last moments, well, it's over. But in Australia, they will be proud of this. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our last post ceremony. Thank you for visiting the Australian War Memorial, and good evening.